Hey everybody, Tech Bang here. I am doing a video for Tech Talk and Shop, and we're doing toolbox toolers. So this is my Maximizer HD. I have had this box for almost a year. I don't use it very much because most of my tools are in my service truck. But I will show you what I still have in it, and don't mind the mess. I haven't been in it in a hot minute, so I can't tell you what it looks like. So, top drawer is socket drawer, or what's left of socket drawer. I have a set of sockets in my service van. But let's start from left to right, I guess. Oil change tools, same with those. These are all 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch, metric and standard. See, look, that's how these have been in here for 6 months, and they're like that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. 310 tool. This was good for hanging your funnels. A couple special little things. This is just a little ratchet and bit set, I think. Yeah. This came in handy for tire pressure sensors and like the things under the dash if you're doing them. And then canister filter sockets. This is a special tool for drain plugs, which I used a couple times for some things, but you can use other things to use. The newer Fords have just like a little twist plastic drain plug. That was good for that. The little handle tool was good for some of the newer Cadillacs had just like a 3/8 bit. More rusty tools. These are Tecton, I think. Those are all Craftsman. I love these mechanic time savers things. My impact gun, some lube, and then I was told working on forklifts I would use triple squares all the time. So I bought these triple squares, and I haven't used them once. Obviously they're still in my house. So next drawer is I only have a couple wrenches in here because I took them on to work. I have a couple pry bars, more rusty tools, which is so unfortunate. My big pry bar is at work with me in my van, but I have a couple little pry bars. Craftsman wrenches, ratcheting wrenches, standard and metric. This is those Mac Precision torque wrenches. I have the whole set. The rest of the set is with me at work. And then I have some snap-on wrenches that I bought to do alignments with. Then I bought those, and I never did anything with those. I have a pick. So I found this pick, a broken pick in a car, and I think it's Mac. Yep, it's Mac. They warranted it out for me, of course. Snap-on tool. Bolsa Tools dead blow hammer. I used to love this thing to knock tires off cars or anything you don't need like a dead blow for. Really nice hammer. I feel like I have just random stuff in here. A little adjustable wrench. I don't know whose this is or how it comes in the box. Okay, so this is, I think, my ratchet drawer. Most of my ratchets are at work with me. Well, not most, but a couple of them. I have a snap-on, a Capri, a couple Capris that are at work with me. Only one extension. I don't use extensions much. Unfortunately, my broken Mac thing, I was supposed to get my new one before I left the dealership, and I still have yet to get it, and it's been 6 months. So who knows if I'll ever get my replacement on that, and that's super unfortunate because this was my absolute favorite ratchet. So I got a snap-on breaker bar. This was my first snap-on ratchet I bought. I bought it around Christmas time, and then I got a nice snap-on jacket for it. Capri. I haven't used my 1/2-inch Capri much, but I've used the 3/8 and a 1/4, and I love those. Let's see, what else do I have in here? My Ulsa Tools ratchets are at work with me. That's about it for ratchets. Man, this is almost embarrassing how messy my toolbox is. My plier drawer, Knipex, however you pronounce them. This was the first tool I bought from the Snap-on Man, I believe. It was a 3-piece set, and I don't use my big ones much, but the medium size and the little ones I use all the time. The red ones were the max set, where it's like a 15-piece, where it was like $110 or something like that. I think these are also MAC. Yep, MAC. Some wire strippers or crimpers or both. So I have another pair of Knipex that are with me, and so I have a size in between the two that I use all the time, and then I have another pair like this with me that I use quite a bit. Like a pipe wrench ordeal, that was really good for alignments. Snap ring pliers, I never really used much of. Okay, we all know I love to hit things. Hammers, this was the dead blow set. This one is at work with me. I use it all the time. I don't get a swing on stuff as much as I did at the dealership, but it's all good. Snap-on hammer, screwdrivers. I have a set of Craftsman screwdrivers that work with me, so these ones just kind of stay in here. Bits, trim tool removers. I got these from Carnage Tools, I believe. That's one of the first things I purchased from them. This was a hand-me-down punch and chisel set from one of my good friends. He bought, Snap-on had a new one on sale, so he bought the new one and he gave me his old one, so it worked out in my favor. A couple little picks and screwdrivers. I think this is, yeah, like O-ring removal, hose removal, whatever you want to call them, tools. Also bought this from Carnage Tools. I used to use that all the time. This is just my paperwork drawer. Different things, a notebook for anything I kept. I don't know what this is. My battery holder or whatever, the crap out of that. This would be like my specialty drawer, I guess you could say. Fuel line, trans line, oil line, remover tools, my Carnage Tools jump pack. I own 3 of these, and I use the absolute crap out of them. Those are my, hands down, my favorite thing ever. I have never had a problem jumping a car with those. Every once in a while, I'll see somebody pulled over the side of the road, can't get their car started, I'll jump it right up for them, no problem. The one I have at work with me, I used to jump the Chevy Expresses, a bunch of them, all the time, and I haven't charged it since I've been on light duty. One of these is a timing kit for a 1.4, and those, I think that's what this is, or maybe it was the 1.8. I don't remember anymore. It's been a long time since I bought this. But the timing set, and then that's just the rest of my torque sticks. And then my bottom drawer was like my catch-all, my free-for-all, my brake caliper depressors. I got a Snap-on hat, a hairbrush, my no-spill funnel, some lotion, my tub towels. I threw a lot of stuff in here when I was moving my box because I didn't know what else to do with it. So that's kind of like my catch-all, but it also has purpose because there's things in here that I use all the time. Those I think those are the brake caliper depressors are Lyle. Freaking awesome, man. I tried the whole C-clamp thing and I wasn't quite strong enough, or I couldn't get the hang of it. So I bought those and never had them fail. Just snap-on hat, some couple oil filters. I guess you could call this my electrical drawer. I took a lot of this stuff out too.